Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Friday, the 1st of December. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks for joining us this morning. Coming up, we talk about the power of investing and how investing is a powerful way to help your money grow and really work for you. After that, we share with you some of At the Zoo with Jim Bartoo, and we hear all about the Nashville Zoo's tiger exhibit. Did you know that there's less than 400 individual tigers left in the wild? And we are lucky enough to have tigers at our zoo in Nashville. But first, let's get a check of our headlines and stories that you'll find at MainStreetMediaTN.com. The push by Governor Bill Lee has started for his statewide educational savings account plan. This will include 20,000 ESAs in the first year and then an unlimited number after that. Groups such as the Beacon Center, Americans for Prosperity, and the American Federation for Children are applauding the proposal, while others are questioning the governor's influence. Read what the Professional Educators of Tennessee's executive director released by going to our website and clicking on Cheatham County Exchange. Well, keep your eye out for the Scream Coke Zero Sugar television commercial this season. Tennessee State University has a scene in the commercial with 5 students gathered in a dorm room displaying the university's athletics logo while watching the game from a laptop. At MainStreetMediaTN.com, you can read what TSU's president, Glenda Glover, is saying about her university being featured. Just click on Main Street Nashville. And when you are visiting our website, don't forget to check out the feature by Miss Cheap. Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum offers Pay What You Want for local residents. Type in Miss Cheap in search for that article and many, many more. Let's get a check of the forecast now with the team from Tennessee Valley Weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check at your forecast. We are going to be a little bit cloudy for the rest of this morning, but that morning rainfall is moving on out of here. Temperatures in the lower 50s to start off with, winds still gusting out of the south about 20 to 25 miles an hour. We'll see a little bit of a break from the rain and the gloomy conditions. Sunshine will be back out by this afternoon with temperatures into the, I think, mid to upper 60s. And with that wind still out of the south, we are just going to be awaiting our next rain chance, which will come into the evening and overnight. Once again, another nighttime rainfall with showers and maybe a few thunderstorms possible here across the Tennessee Valley, with a few lingering showers for your Saturday morning and temperatures eventually getting back down into the 50s for your Saturday morning. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Again, a few showers possible for the rest of this morning. However, we continue to dry out, then rain returns for the evening and overnight with a few thunderstorms possible for your Saturday as well, with temperatures in the mid 60s for the entire weekend, with a few lingering showers on Sunday, eventually drying out by Monday.
Beginning January 1, Delta Dental of Tennessee is introducing enhanced benefits for persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
It'll include extra cleaning times for people with special needs, extra time for exams. More importantly, we will create a training program that any dentist office in the state can go online and pick that up.
At Delta Dental, we believe that the quality of oral health care should be accessible and inclusive for all.
Welcome to the 2023 Magical Holiday Home Tour, coming for one day only. Immerse yourself in the spirit of the season as you explore stunning displays, twinkling lights, and charming decorations. The general admission tour of area luxury homes, including historic Rosemont, and a special tinsel tour of the original Fairview Plantation Mansion. Come and experience the warmth of the holidays by touring spectacular luxury homes. It's an event you won't want to miss.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street, being Friday. It is our Financial Friday. It is that time. The topic this morning, the power of investing. A really good topic, I think. We have with us once again Randall Harris with us, the Vice President in Wealth Management with Ascend and of Ascend Retirement and Investment Services. Randall, great to see you again. I loved our last segment. You're just full of information. How's it going this morning?
Doing good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Ready to tackle this because, again, investing, I've heard, is incredibly important. But I'm wondering, what's the difference between just saving and investing that money?
So investing in simple terms means putting your money into assets or opportunities with the expectation of generating a profit or earning a return over time. Usually savings is low risk funds. You use those for short-term needs. Investing will involve a higher risk, but you have the potential for greater returns over the long term.
Of course. What sort of, I guess, investing opportunities should we look at? Could you answer that?
So if you're looking for, say, like retirement savings, 30 years down the road, 20 years down the road, you can afford to invest and be a little more aggressive because you have a lot of time to work through a lot of the risk. If you're looking at saving to buy a car or go on a vacation in next summer, then you would definitely use your savings account and build up funds that way.
Okay. That is helpful. And so what is that first step that we need to, I guess, consider before we take that step to invest?
Well, a lot of people think that it's only for the wealthy, that it's too risky, but it's important to have a good mix of savings and investments so you can have the growth for the long term and work towards your goals down the road, like buying a home or retirement. But you also want to have money set aside for emergencies, for short-term needs, things that are going to happen sooner rather than later.
You know, putting that money into something can be scary for some people. Is there a common misconception that we should be aware of when it comes to investing?
Yes. Thinking that you have to have a large amount of money before you walk into an office and talk to somebody is a very common misconception. Feeling that I could put my money in there and lose it all immediately is a common misconception. What you want to do is work with somebody that knows how to get you a good plan put together.
Will that person help us explore those investment opportunities rather than just, leaving us to our own devices? Will they help that?
Oh,
and when
sure.
it comes to exploring investment opportunities, why is it important for us to do that?
Well, you need to be comfortable in what you're doing. Know yourself, know your limitations. A lot of people can do well looking things up on their own online. And then some people like to have help all along the way. There's plenty of options available for you to do any of those.
What are things, I guess, I feel like it may be better to have that financial advisor, or at least to be able to consult with someone in that, because that is that's your area of expertise.
Well, sure. When you start getting into your complex plans, like retirement planning, education planning, things like that, you definitely would want to have somebody to help you along the way that's kind of seen all the things that can go wrong and point you in the right direction.
Exactly. That would be my thought. What is diversification?
Diversification, it's kind of like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is a strategy that involves spreading your investments across various what we call asset classes, industries, individual securities to reduce your risk. For example, if you were to buy 3 investments and they were all growth funds of 3 different companies, well, more than likely 80 to 90% of what you purchased is the same in all those different funds. You want diversification so that no matter what's going on in the market, you have some assets performing well and some may not, but you have a good average over time.
Got it. Okay. What was that last little bit?
Yeah, it's really important because you have what they call risk mitigation. You're spreading your risk out over more than one place. You get a more consistent and less volatile return potential over time. You're more adaptable to market changes, and it allows for more long-term growth potential.
That is so smart. Last question for you this morning. What are some of the resources that Ascend Retirement and Investment Services offer to those coming in?
Sure. We have advisors all across Middle Tennessee to work with our credit union members. We offer a no-cost, no-obligation financial guidance. Whether you're beginning to invest or want to catch up on your retirement savings, we have advisors here that can help you pursue your goals.
That is good to know. Okay, I have to ask you, Mr. Harris, when did you start saving for retirement? When did you start your planning?
Well, I guess the first job that had 401k available is when I started. So that's usually where most people start, is when they start putting money in for retirement through a 401k. If you have that, you want to definitely take advantage of that. There's free money from the match. But if you don't have that, looking at setting up an IRA and getting started is very important too.
One last question for you. If someone starts a position somewhere, they offer that 401k, you're matching it with them. What happens when you transfer positions or move to a different company, or, you're let go?
Under current guidelines, the IRS allows you to leave it where it's at most of the time. Mm-hmm. Some companies require you to move it. You can move it to your new company 401k, or you can what they call roll it over to an individual retirement account. So either way, it is portable.
Fantastic. Is there anything that I've missed that we need to make sure that we touch on before I let you go and get on with your day?
So, with investing, the thing is to do it instead of just think about it. Taking that first step, getting things going and defining your goals and going towards that is a big first step.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for all of this. I know it's been enlightening for me and hopefully for all of the others that are watching this. Randall Harris, Vice President and Wealth Management with Ascend. Thank you so very much. And we'll see you hopefully again in the near future.
Thank you.
All right. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
At Chapels, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapels, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapels locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
At Implant and General Dentistry, we're proud to offer dental care you can trust. Our team, led by Dr. Andrew Flips, is dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality of care. We offer comprehensive dental exams, cleanings, whitening, and more. With our compassionate and experienced team, you'll be able to smile with confidence. Come experience the difference for yourself. Call us today to schedule an appointment or visit our website to learn more.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We have a special treat this morning. We are sharing a bit of At the Zoo with Jim Bartoo. Jim and Devin O'Day talk about the tiger exhibit there at the zoo and how not only is it a beautiful exhibit to see because of the incredible tigers they have at the Nashville Zoo, but it is an educational opportunity for all of us.
Welcome back. We're here at Tiger Crossroads. Jim, tell us a little bit about this exhibit.
Oh, well, this exhibit opened up in 2019, I believe.
Wow.
You caught me off guard. I think it's 2019, yeah. And actually, it won Exhibit of the Year for AZA's annual conference. They always have an Exhibit of the Year award. It's based on design and conservation and everything, all the other messaging that it entails. So it's a really high honor to be able to get that. And it's the second time that the zoo won an award. The previous year we won it for the bear exhibit, now for Tiger Crossroads. It's just absolutely beautiful in here.
And there's a wonderful class here from the Nature Academy. Life is really good for all these kids. And we're going to introduce you to the carnivore keeper extraordinaire. Sherry Kearns is with us. Hi, Sherry.
Hi. How you doing, Devin?
I'm doing great. I love this exhibit so much.
Thank you.
So much. Tigers are one of those things that are... Is there a time that they're good to see? I mean, are they more likely? Because sometimes you come out here and look in these windows and you don't see tigers.
Yes.
Or they're sleeping, which is what cats do best.
That's what they do 20 hours of their day is sleep. So, yeah, you will find them usually early morning when we first put them out on the exhibit because we've just went out there and put fun stuff for them to look for, or we'll hide some food for them, and we'll put different smells and things for them to do out here. So they do like to already patrol their area first thing in the morning. Of course, wildlife goes through there. They get different scents and smells. So from that, they are way more active first thing. And then after that, they like to sleep right here on this patio.
I see them sleeping. How much are big cats like tigers like our domestic house cats? I've always wondered about that. Do they have some of the similar habits?
Yes, they do. They have very much have the similar habits. These are just big ones that can kill you.
Are you ever scared?
Not as long as that mesh is between us. I'm comfortable, but they can let out a good roar and it can send chills down your back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I feel perfectly fine with the protected contact with the mesh between us.
You know, I think about that all the time when it comes to feeding time. What do you feed them?
They're on a variety of ground meat, a chunk meat similar to the steaks we eat. And they also get whole prey items, which is frozen, but we thaw it and give it to them. And sometimes they get goat's milk, seems to be one of their favorites.
Wow.
Yep, we make that up and give it to them as an enrichment item.
Conservation is a big part of what we do here, and conservation for tigers is so needed because we're losing tigers around the world. The populations are going down, but what are you doing for conservation?
Well, Nashville Zoo does support, financially supports the tiger conservation campaign, which it helps reduce the poaching and tiger human conflict, as well as we try to save their habitat. It's helping save that. And from them selling in tiger parts as well. And we're also part of the Species Survival Plan, which aids in the genetic diversity of Sumatran tigers in the human care.
You know, you think about cats don't like water, but tigers do.
They love
swim.
water. Mm-hmm. They absolutely do.
Yep, they get into the water. I've seen tigers pull like buffalo, like out of the water. They'll go in to get buffalo and like pull whole buffalo out. I mean, just immense power out of these animals while they're in the water. Yeah, they love the water. They hide their scent in the water, right? So sometimes they'll defecate in the water to hide their scent so other animals, their prey, can't tell that they're around. So they'll mask it that way. Yeah.
They're really smart.
They are extremely smart.
Okay, do they know their names? Okay, are they like pets when you have them at the zoo and you care for them every day?
Absolutely, they do know their names. They do come when they're called. They're very, very trainable, very well trained.
Do you ever have a thing like a big carpet-covered post out there so they can scratch?
A litter box.
A litter box.
Tell me about cleaning
Yes.
the tiger's litter box.
Boy, well, they can make their litter box anywhere they like. Usually if it's a tub of hay that we get them to sleep in, they like to go in that as well. So that's easier to clean up, but they just go everywhere and anywhere they like.
If you hang around long enough and watch them through the exhibit, you'll see, particularly the male, loves to mark his territory, and he does that by just spraying urine on different areas, right? And you can watch, when he's about to do something because he'll smell an area, he'll turn around, he'll raise his tail, and then just boom, this stuff just comes flying out, and he just marks it. And he does that to say, this is my territory, this is my area.
That's just like non-neutered male house cats.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Wow.
Same.
Yeah. And does it have that aroma that you just like, whoo, like a house cat?
Yeah, they definitely have a distinct smell.
The way you described it, I'm already thinking, you better have some Simple Green up in its place, you know?
We kind of let them have that's their area out there. So that's their house, right? We don't have to live in that house.
No.
So.
What's one thing that you would really like to impart to our viewers about what you would like them to know about the Sumatran tiger?
Well, right now they are critically endangered. There's only about 300 to 400 left in the wild.
Wow, 300 to 400.
Yes.
Yeah. And what's worse, they're left in ranges that have been so fragmented that it's hard for individuals to get to other ranges to meet possible mates, right? And that's even more problematic because they're not in one central area that's protected. It's all these different divided areas, which makes it much harder for them to thrive as a species.
Yeah, they don't have any Match.com out there for the Sumatran tiger. They're just separated.
Not in the wild, but that's what SSP does. That's basically what the AZA Species Survival Plan does.
How cool is that? Well, if you want to be a part of this, come to the Nashville Zoo, nashvillezoo.org, and come see the tigers. Is there a time of year when they're not available to view?
Nope, they're available all through the year. Unless we're closed, then they're closed.
Yeah.
So they're pretty cold hardy. They'll come out when it's snowing. They'll come out when it's super cold.
They love cold weather.
Great.
They do. Absolutely.
Okay, well, wait. And before we go, most of the public knows that we have tiger cubs now. We have 3 tiger cubs, right? And the big question that I get is, when can the public see them?
It's probably going to be quite a few more months yet. They still have to be able to follow mom and get up and get acclimated to their side yard because that's a big, beautiful exhibit. They get lost in that right now, but it's going to be quite a few more months.
There's a moat right there with an edge that they could possibly fall off of.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Yeah. So we had talked about them possibly being in a safer yard, like a side yard. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yep. Right now we let mom go out a little bit to get a little break to go out, but eventually we're going to be letting the cubs go out there and we make sure it's all safe for them. It's a pretty nice sized yard, but definitely not as big as this. We want them to be able to follow mom and get up and be mobile. So we're working on things to get them up and out there.
Okay, fantastic. And I know we had talked about possibly getting a camera up there so people can see them in the side yard, putting a monitor inside this building in a viewing area so people can actually see the cubs out playing in the yard. There's a lot of hoops we got to jump through to make that happen, but that's kind of what we're hoping for.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that. I love when you're able to view some of the animals online. Because, if you can't get to the zoo or if you're listening and viewing for somewhere else and you're planning a trip to Nashville, always make sure that Nashville Zoo is on your list to see. It's one of the top things to see in Nashville, and we're really proud of what the Nashville Zoo does. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you very much for having me.
For coming
Appreciate it.
It's called Tiger Crossroads, and it's part of our Nashville Zoo. NashvilleZoo.org. Get your family membership today.
If you would like to learn so much more about the Nashville Zoo, you can do that by going to our mobile app, Main Street Media TV Mobile, and look for At the Zoo with Jim Bartoo. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
At Area 51 Tech Solutions, our team specializes in servicing and repairing major brands of electronics, including computers, tablets, cell phones, HD TVs, and gaming consoles.
Area 51 has been our go-to place for all our tech repair needs for years. You name it, they can fix it. Trust the kid who broke it. Give them a call today at 615-379-8113.
This Christmas, Give a Little Nashville needs your help to bring joy to children in need. We'll be hosting toy drives during the holiday season, so please donate toys for kids of all ages. On December 3rd, join us for our Cocktails with Santa red carpet event, where you can mingle with other supporters and enjoy festive drinks and food. Together, we can make a difference in our community this holiday season. Visit givealittle.nashville.com or find us on Facebook to learn more and register today. Welcome to Grin Doctors, your trusted pediatric dentistry and orthodontics practice. Achieve healthy, beautiful smiles with our expert care. At Grin Doctors, we are committed to your child's oral health and well-being. Trust Grin Doctors, your pediatric dental home for exceptional care. We go above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of our young patients. Grin Doctors Kids Dental and Orthodontics is right down the street in Old Hickory, TN. Easy to get to and in your neighborhood.
Welcome to the 2023 Magical Holiday Home Tour, coming for one day only. Immerse yourself in the spirit of the season as you explore stunning displays, twinkling lights, and charming decorations. The general admission tour of area luxury homes, including historic Rosemont and a special tinsel tour of the original Fairview Plantation Mansion. Come and experience the warmth of the holidays by touring spectacular luxury homes. It's an event you won't want to miss.
Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage, all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
Thank you so much for joining us on Mornings on Main Street this morning. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, enjoy some festive activities, and we'll see you back here Monday morning.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
This is Chris Yao with Main Street Sports Today. Every show, Mo Patton and I welcome friends from all across the sports landscape, from high school coaches and reporters to national, college, and pro sports personalities. You never know who might stop by for a chat. AP Tennessee Sports Editor, three-time Tennessee Sports Writer of the Year 2020 TSWA Hall of Famer. She covers the Titans, the Predators, the Grizzlies, college football, and hoops. Please make welcome Teresa Walker.
Former University of Tennessee, former Team USA Olympian, ex-Cy Young Award winner, R.A. Dickey. R.A., did I miss anything?
Man, that was sweet. Yeah, I need to listen to that before I go to bed every night. That was nice.
Has 5 sports Emmys. That's not bad for the other guy in Wham, Ryan McGee.
The other guy in Wham married the best looking girl, Bananarama, so the other guy in Wham had a pretty good life.
From preps to pros, we're taking on the sports topics you care about. Tune in across Main Street Media social platforms at 2 p.m. or on demand on your podcast distribution platform of choice.